What if I can't afford an attorney?
Well, this is a problem for everybody. It doesn't matter how much money you make. Nobody likes paying lawyer fees. But let's say that you're in a position where you simply just don't have any reserves and you can't hire a lawyer. Well, there's two ways to look at that. One would be to try to find a very young lawyer that's just starting out. You and I were there at one time, and we took a lot of cases where we agreed to be paid on the back end of cases. So you can do that. Of course, you're going to be with a newer lawyer. Keep in mind, newer lawyers, they can be very good because they are very excited about the case and they research the law, and so they're up to speed on what they're supposed to be doing. Whereas some of us older lawyers, we're relying on our experience, and maybe we forgot the statute was updated or something along those lines. So you can get good representation from a young, inexperienced lawyer that is driven and wants to do well, and they'll have some alternative payment arrangements for you more than likely. The other way to hire a firm that's more experienced is to possibly look at some type of a contingency fee agreement. That's not fun in these context of cases, these accounting cases, but if you do find that the trustee was stealing money, the trustee was mismanaging assets to the tune of losses of several hundred thousands of dollars, then it's going to be worth every penny to hire a lawyer on a contingency fee basis to come in. What are your thoughts about that?
I mean, first of all, I think experience counts. So I think you're right. You certainly could find a younger lawyer who could do a good job for you. But I think what they're lacking, and what I was lacking as a young lawyer, and maybe you too, I don't know, but experience counts. Being around the block, understanding, having a gut reaction for how to handle the different situations is important, and there's value there. And so I would prefer to find a more experienced attorney who knows what they're doing in this area. You want a specialist. This is, what we do here is a specialty. It's like a specialty doctor. You want somebody who's an orthopedist, not just a general doctor if you need that sort of help. But trying to litigate cases in court is very pricey, and it just is. And so either you have to pay out of your own pocket, which can be very difficult for beneficiaries because most of them haven't received their money yet out of the trust. That's why they're coming to see us, because they're having a problem. And that's where contingency comes in handy, because it's such an easy way for a beneficiary to get representation when they otherwise wouldn't. And so we use a lot of different type of contingency arrangements. We try to customize the fit for the client so that it works well for the client in the case. It depends on the type of case and all that, but there's always a way to figure these things out. Obviously, if beneficiaries were getting everything that they were entitled to without having to go to court, that's the perfect world. That's the way it should work. And it probably does work that way with a number of trusts. We don't see those.
That's right.
We only see the problems.
That's right. The contested matters where you have a trustee who's refusing to follow the terms of the trust or absconding with trust funds and doing bad things.
So you either have to hire a lawyer and stand up for yourself or not. And if you can't afford to pay for a lawyer, then I think contingency is a great way to go to be able to enforce your rights.
And you still get good representation.
Absolutely.
Right.
Albertson and Davidson is here to help you fight for your inheritance. Check out aldavlaw.com for our complete library of helpful legal videos and articles from your favorite California trust and will litigation law firm, Albertson and Davidson, LLP.